Yeah, we're basically going to tell you what to do with your life. You go to krbe.com.
I'm not very good with my own life.
You are the
We can
one
tell you what to do
that
with
us.
yours. Judgy pants are on. Judgy robe and judgy pants are on.
Judgy robe.
So you just go to krbe.com and reach out to us that you want to be on Couples Court, and we'll welcome you both to the show to find out why. So we're doing that now to Jamie and Drew. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, guys. So Jamie's the one that messaged us. We're going to let you take the stand first in couples court.
We've been living together for 2 years, and last weekend I went and visited my friends, and when I came back, he had gone to the store and got a pet without asking me.
A pet.
What kind of pet?
Well, like a dog.
No. He got a snake without asking me.
I'm out.
Ew. What kind of snake?
A freaking boa constrictor.
Oh, my God. Those
I'm
things are
saying ew,
huge.
not because I'm scared of the snake, but I'm scared of how you have to feed the dang thing. That's so disgusting. Because I know people have snakes, and it's disgusting.
Don't you have to feed them like mice or
Yeah,
something?
they're like frozen dead mice or something rotten like that.
It's huge.
You didn't think this was a conversation-worthy move, Drew?
No, because otherwise she would have said no.
Oh, there you have it right there. You did something intentional. You knew she'd say no. You didn't think that was unfair?
No, and here's why. I am keeping it in the office, and I'm taking care of it, and she doesn't have to deal with it or anything like that. And it's really no different than all the weird, creepy dolls that she has out in the main living area that literally takes up every shelf, but she has them everywhere, and she didn't ask me about them.
They're like vintage dolls, just from the 80s and the 70s. I collect them. I put them on shelves. I restore them.
Like Rainbow Bright?
Yeah, and it's just stuff like that, like My Little Pony.
Jamie, did you know that Drew was a snake guy?
I didn't know. I'm terrified of snakes.
But y'all never talk about this when in the 2 years y'all been living together or dating or getting to know each other. Drew has never brought up, I really would like to have a snake one day. Or I used to have a snake when I was a kid. None of this is just random. I got a snake one day.
Out of nowhere.
No, to be fair, I have mentioned it to her. Maybe she remembers it, maybe she doesn't. But I did mention to her a few times, I'm not just into snakes. I really enjoy reptiles. And the thing about a snake is they actually don't go anywhere. They don't do much. If you have a lizard or other kinds of reptiles, they need movement around, These don't.
But the fact that you did not consult her and you just made this decision on your own, that's not cool. And you say office, by the way, is it your office at work or do you have an office at your house?
It's the second room there, yeah. It's an office at the home.
What's your snake's name?
I haven't named yet because I haven't had it long enough. I have a couple that are in the running, but it's like, I wanted to her to sort of warm up to it and
I think you might want to hold off on naming it because I'm
It's
casting
named-
my vote right now, and it's
not
like
living here anymore.
get rid of it.
Okay, also, let me throw this your way. You said, Drew, she doesn't have to worry about it. It's in my office. She's going to have to worry about it one day if something random happens and that snake gets out. There was a guy that listens to our show that brought snakes to our studio. He had one of them for like 18 years or something.
Oh, yeah.
But he said, these snakes do not build affection to you like a dog or a cat would.
No.
If he left that snake right now and never saw it again, the snake wouldn't even know he ever existed.
It's not going to pout or anything.
It would hurt
'Cause
him
they don't
versus the snake.
They don't have the brain capacity for
Yeah,
it.
to know that they're being taken care of by
And
someone.
you can't compare her ugly dolls that you said that they're ugly.
They're not
That's
alive.
not like 80s dolls,
versus
like
a
just
pet. A
cartoon
pet-
doll or something.
Pets and toys are different.
Yeah, and you've got the constant expense of taking care of that snake.
Even if you brought home a motorcycle, I might be able to be like, okay, it's a motorcycle.
Are you going to get rid of the snake and stay with her, or are you going to take your snake and leave?
I would get rid of the snake.
Well, there you have it. I think you got to get rid of the snake, dude. It was unfair of you to do that.
I really like the snake.
I feel bad making him take it back, but it just scares me having that in the other room. There's only 2 rooms here. It's just on the other side of the wall. I'm afraid it's going to come get me,
You got to respect your mates. It's kind of like if one person likes guns, the other doesn't.
Get rid of them.
If they're not comfortable.
Don't get crazy. I'm not going to get rid of my Glock or anything.
Oh, so you've got a gun.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about that, Drew?
I'm not into it. It's scary. She doesn't know how to handle it, to be honest with you.
What?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? She doesn't know how to handle it. You have a gun, Jamie? You've never gone to the range to get trained on or anything?
Yeah, I take it to the range. That's it, though. I just have it for safety.
I've literally seen her in the living room taking it apart, cleaning it.
That's what you're supposed to do. Come on.
So your snake is going to protect you? That's what you got. She has a
No,
gun.
what I'm saying is maybe that's what I figured. Why can't she use the gun in case the snake goes after her? I got no protection
You're not going
against.
to discharge
my
a
God.
weapon in the house to
So
kill
you're
a
saying
snake.
you're giving her the green light to kill your snake if it gets out?
The snake gets feisty. She can pump 2 rounds into it.
You just Can we place bets on how long you guys are going to last?
Yeah, she's going to put around
You're not into the guns, and she has the Glock.
We're not
You got
here
a
about the
snake
guns, though,
asking her.
Roula. We're here about the
not, but
snake.
they just added that on their own
I think deep down he got the snake on purpose.
because she has the
Because
gun.
she doesn't like snakes and he doesn't like guns, and she got a gun, so he's like, "Oh, I'll show you."
And that's
I
healthy.
don't think
That's
so.
healthy.
Exactly.
To be
That's-
getting back at each
not
other for
good.
things. Jamie wins, and Drew said he would get rid of the snake, but do they really win in the end? Let's find out in the 3 months. Check in with us and let us know how everything's going.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys, take care.
All right, bye.
Roula and Ryan's panic button.
Please give me the answer.
On KRBE.
Okay, you want to call the listener line, 713-278-VENT. That is the number. You can call about anything, but if you have a group therapy that really requires our immediate attention, say, hey, this is a panic button.
Yeah, because group therapy, some people don't even know what that is. We are a group that will give you therapy. The audience is
For
a
free.
group that will give you therapy.
Look, we're not
for free.
professionals.
We are unbiased opinions. We are not in the situation, so you can take it as you see it. You can.
What is it
do
you
with
always
it
say,
what you
Eric?
want.
No dog? What is it?
In the hunt.
In the hunt.
No dog in this hunt?
Used to be fight, but can't say that anymore.
Okay.
Because nobody wants to see dogs fight.
Yep.
Right.
That dog won't hunt.
Yeah.
No, not
uh-huh.
that one.
There's no dog in the hunt. Okay, so 833-390-KRBE is our phone number. Here is the call.
I'm having issues. I've definitely been smothered by my mom. I'm 28 years old now, and she's been a great mom. Don't get me wrong. She's given me everything I could possibly ever need. But in my 28 years of living, I've only ever been in the state of Texas because my mom always puts this crazy fear inside of me to like kind of never leave and just has this whole theory about how like dangerous life is. I don't know what's going on really inside of her, but I just have the opportunity, and I think it's a totally awesome opportunity to teach English in South Korea. Isn't that crazy? So I'm like really excited about it. I'm excited with you guys because I wasn't able to be excited with my mom. When I told her, it was just horrible. She started crying. She was literally begging. She was like literally telling me not to go. And I love my mom. I just like need help because I feel like it's time for me to fly out of the nest, and she's not ready to let me go.
Man, this woman didn't let you leave the state of Texas
That's
borders.
sad.
And you're going to shock her with South Korea?
Look,
Yeah.
I can tell
It's
you.
not like you're saying, well, I got a job in Florida, Mom, or
Is
I'm
she
going to go
ready
to
for that?
Louisiana.
Yeah, but I mean,
yes, is this girl ready for the shock of
I think
the
she is.
traveling?
I think she is. And, you know.
How do we know?
I don't know if we
You
know.
got to let them find out. Like, the hardest thing I ever did in my life was letting my daughter move 2,000 miles away to pursue her dreams.
But it wasn't really letting her. She was 24
grown
years old.
woman.
It's her
She
choice.
was 22 at the
Just like
time.
her.
Had you said no, she would have stayed. Not stayed.
And no, but I mean, I'm
That he
just
wouldn't
saying.
pay for it.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
You have to let people go out and carve their own path, and no matter how difficult it is as a parent, you've got to let them spread their wings.
Well, what if it's something that's not? I'm a grown up. I need to spread my wings, and I'm going to go with Crawl. We're going to move to Jersey.
I mean, within
And I'm
reason.
going to start a vape shop.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about
That
vapes?
sounds-
No, but Crawl's really good at this stuff.
Crawl. He's the best.
Yeah. Sometimes.
What is that from? What
Son-in-law.
movie? Son-in-law.
833-390-KRBE is our phone number. Maybe you have some experience with this. Maybe you had parents that were very smothering. One texter says, a smothering mother turns into a toxic mother. My mother is one of the, oh my God, where is it? One of the, oh my God, one that didn't allow me to be an adult even after I was married and had my own house. Thankfully, I cut her out of my family.
Wow.
And I lived my best life.
And sometimes people
best
that-
decision
They'll
ever.
smother you with money.
Mm-hmm.
They'll control you.
Because it's a control.
Oh, they use the
when
money
you
to
said that house,
control.
they start thinking like, oh yeah,
I gave you this house.
Yeah.
Why would you?
They think they can just walk into your house. It's like, okay,
That's
No.
not right.
just because you did that doesn't mean you can just walk into my house anytime you want.
Yeah.
No,
Mom,
no,
Dad.
not at all.
So those just tuning in, I'm glad that she was able to express on her call that she wanted to be excited with us because her mother was not excited. The mother that we're talking about is of this 28-year-old caller has never let her leave the state of Texas because she's always telling her how it's scary and all this, because of the mother's own fears. She cheated her child out of all these experiences probably by not letting her leave the state. And now this woman is 28 years old and she has an opportunity to go teach English in South Korea. And she's very excited about the opportunity. And her mother started crying and freaking out. And she doesn't really know what to do. I don't think the question for her was, do I still go? I think this girl is going to go.
Yeah, it's just.
But how do you handle the mom?
How about you,
I-
Sam? You left. Your family.
I'm laughing so hard because my mom is listening. She's going to be like, why did you say this? But she texts me. She goes, is this about me? Did this caller know about us? I was like, Mom, it's not you. My mom, because I went to college in the state of Pennsylvania, maybe about 2 hours away from my parents. I never lived outside of Pennsylvania. And then as soon as I graduated college, I moved to Miami with a guy I was only dating for less than 2 years. And I was like, oh, yeah. It'll be fine. And it was.
It'll be fine.
He asked my dad for permission if he was like, I want to be the respectful gentleman. Can your daughter move to Miami with me and live with me while I go to grad school? My dad's like, no, but she's going to do what she wants. So that's
to be scary for him.
No,
Yeah.
wow.
Like, oh, great.
No.
Yeah.
So
Father-in-law.
Mark knows that your dad said no?
My dad straight up said no,
to
but
him.
Oh, to him, yeah.
Because
To
Mark
him.
asked, like, hey, I want to be respectful and I just kind of want to get your permission in the sense of, like, I'm asking your daughter to move to Miami with me. Is that okay? And he was like, no, but she's going to do whatever she wants.
I hear you.
And now that my parents all live in Pennsylvania, my brother or my husband's family, my brother lives there. Like, everybody lives in Pennsylvania and I'm here down in Houston. It's definitely hard, but
it gives your mom great opportunities to come visit you and have experiences with you she otherwise would not have.
right. But on the other side, my husband's family isn't able to afford to come and see us as often, so
Yeah.
then
I
they're
feel like you
missing
miss
out as much.
I miss out like my niece and nephews. They don't really know me.
Yeah.
Right, because you've lived here all your
But
life. and
she's
they're
so
new.
young. The girl that left the listener line, she's so young in the sense that, like, it doesn't sound like she has any kids or family right now. So I think she should absolutely do
it.
this.
Oh.
And if you are not happy with your decision, you can always come back.
That's
But
what I said. I was like,
definitely do it. Definitely do
move
it.
to Philly, I don't know one soul in Philly. If I don't like it, I can always come back
Yep.
to Houston.
Yep.
But if she
You guys
trained to
think that?
do this is her dream. She needs to pursue it. Her
Her
mom
mom
is
can
wrong.
always come visit her.
Let's
just
go
like
to
my mom
Scott on
comes
the
to
line.
visit me.
833-390-KRBE. Scott's son does what this woman on the listener line caller said she's going to go do. Hi, Scott. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey,
We're great.
Scott.
So how long has your son been in South Korea?
18 months, 2 years, maybe.
Okay.
His ultimate goal is to teach English in Japan. That's what he wants to do. So this girl may be going over there to take his position. I don't know.
So has your son enjoyed it? Has it been a good experience for him?
He loves it.
Okay.
He loves it.
How about for you, though?
I have not had the opportunity to go over there and visit, but I mean, it's his life. He has to make his own decisions. And what kind of parent would I be if I held him back?
Yep.
Amen.
That's
So
the way I
Scott, but
feel
when
about
your
it.
son told you this about this opportunity came up, what was your initial reaction? You're like, "Oh no, like it's far away."
I mean,
Or how'd you feel?
I was concerned for him.
Yeah.
That's not North Korea's right there, but I mean, it's not. He talked about it. We talked about it a little bit, and he said, "Man, this is really what I want to do. I like this culture. I like this thing. This is what I want to do." I said,
Weren't
"That's your life. You got to go live it."
Weren't you proud of him?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, he went and did what his dream. He followed his path, his dream, and whatever comes out of that is good for him.
And how old is your son? I'm just curious, Scott.
He's 30-something, 32,
Okay,
33.
okay.
Has he
Yeah,
met
no, it's
anybody?
2
Has he met anyone?
He has dated a couple of girls over there, but I don't know if anything is serious or not. But I mean, he went to school in Japan for a little while before he took this job. So
that's cool.
his
Wow.
ultimate goal was to get back to Japan.
So what's your advice for the woman who called our listener line, who's 28 years old, has an opportunity to go teach English in South Korea, and her mother has never let her leave the borders of Texas? What is your advice to her regarding her mom? How she's going to deal with her mom?
Go do you. I mean, do you. If this is what you want to do, go do it. Your mother will be okay.
Food
I'm
Wars
easily amused. What can I say?
is the frozen pizza game. This one, we talk about food a lot here on the Roula and Ryan Show, different drinks, different foods. And Kevin brought this one to the table saying, you know what? A lot of people buy frozen pizza. And yeah, that is true. And there are a lot of different ones on the market. Some I don't even really know the names of. I just look at the ingredients. Or there's one that's like that smiling Sicilian. Like the open
the white
mustache.
I saw that one.
It's a white box.
Is it white or is it like a brown?
It's called Screaming Sicilian.
Screaming Sicilian. That's what it
that
is.
one is pretty good.
Bessie's Revenge Cheese Screaming
brown?
Sicilia Pizza.
Sicilian, yeah. So we asked the question, if you had to go with a frozen pizza, which one is king?
Phones
At
are lit up. Let's do it.
713-390-KRBE. Food Wars, we're going down the line. Selena's up first. Hi, turn your radio down. Make sure you are not confused by delay. Selena, what do you contribute to the food war conversation?
What are you picking?
Okay, Newman's Own.
Oh, Paul Newman.
They have pizza?
They do. So they make the best thin crust pizzas, and like all their flavors never fail. They're delicious.
Y'all, Newman's Own.
It's a solid line.
Paul
How's the price?
Newman has
How's
got.
the
Yeah,
price
what's
point?
it cost for a Newman's Own pizza? Like $8, $6?
Yeah, it's not expensive. It's like $7 or $8.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all.
I'll
Paul
try that.
Newman. If nobody knew his movies of like, if you're a younger generation, you don't know
never
any of his
knew
The
movies.
guy in the salad bottle.
His stuff is amazing. If you just buy the balsamic vinaigrette, this is Roula's tip dinner hack for tonight. Just get some chicken breast, cut it up into strips, put it in a pot on your stove, put half of a bottle of Newman's Own vinaigrette on it, and just put the top on and let it cook.
Yeah.
And then you boil some pasta on the side and mix it up with some sauteed onions. Oh my God, that is the easiest dinner ever. My kids love it. And it all is his salad dressing on chicken.
I'll try that.
You
He
boil
pops up
spin
at, there's a website called tastingtable.com, and they had the 30 best frozen pizzas.
It's in there?
Yeah, number 17 on the list.
Pretty
Newman's
nice.
Own,
Selena,
all natural, thin and
Newman's
crispy.
Own.
I've never tried it.
We're learning something new
That's
today.
the problem. A lot of us don't explore other ones. We already have our favorites that we grew up with.
True.
So it's hard to go try other ones.
I was always a DiGiorno guy, so I just kind of stick
I was
with
Tombstone and DiGiorno, and Red Baron I tried, and I thought, man, you people that like this are nuts.
Wait, there's Red Bear
I hate
Supreme.
those little, the way they cut their pepperonis is like a serial killer's.
Why?
chopping them.
Oh, because they
when
chop them up.
it's
not
minced
round.
instead of just like round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny
Very
has
weird.
2 different ways he likes to enjoy frozen pizza, and he's going to tell us which one he thinks is the best, depending on his mood. Hi, Johnny.
Hello.
Hello.
Johnny.
Food Wars, frozen pizza. What do you say?
Okay, so I was saying if you're sober and, I'm out in Liberty County, so you're kind of limited on what you can find at the store, I'd say DiGiorno's rising crust, because once it's done, the crust is almost like a little extra breadstick, not
Yeah.
fancy, but it's good.
So sober, you want DiGiorno.
But
okay.
if you're drunk.
But
Yeah.
drunk, you'll just settle for
Now,
anything?
If you were intoxicated, or especially, back in my band/college years, it was Totino's. It had to be Totino's.
Oh, yeah. That was the
Personal
drunk.
pan pizza.
And Totino's also had those little pizza
That's what I like. Those
pizza
little
snacks.
Those
I
little
was going to
pizza
say, I thought
snacks.
Totino's was only a pizza snack. They
They
have a
had
whole
the- yeah.
pizza?
They had the mini ones like
No,
the
they-
same.
You'd microwave them, you bite
Yeah, they
into them, and
made
they'd
like a
burn the
little
hell out of your
rectangle
face.
Yeah, rectangle.
Like-
that's
like
what it
a
was.
hot-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
yeah,
you could buy them
Totino's.
for like $1. So when you were spending your money out at the bar or something,
Mhm.
well, you had a taller pizza.
I just need to see how much frozen. I haven't bought frozen pizzas in a while for myself.
It's been years.
But like, if I'm paying
Yeah.
$8, I might as well go to Domino's or Pizza Hut and get.
That is
Because
true.
carry out is like $5.99 if you walk
You're a
in.
little
Why would you
Caesars.
pay $9 in the grocery store where I got to do all the work when I can just,
The Costco pizza that's not, that you can buy the one that's already done. Like
it's already made up.
it's for $2 or whatever it is. Kev, is that what? $3? I don't know what it is.
For a slice of pizza,
Yeah, slice.
I think is $1.50.
$1.50.
Yeah, it's
but they have
pretty
those
cheap.
in the back and they're half cooked. They're
half cooked?
I believe they're half cooked. You just put it in the oven
They're
for
just
like
not
15
raw?
minutes.
Just heat them up.
Yeah, maybe they're raw. I can't remember. I used to
He
buy
was
those.
drunk.
Well, okay, so the pizzas that they make there, only the
Like that,
dough.
they have those in the back, but the cheese is on it.
So the dough's
pepperoni.
pre-cooked?
I said it's probably maybe it's not even cooked yet because then you
I
just
don't
put it in
think
there
so.
for 15 minutes.
I've seen them. It's kind of a roboticized situation. Have you ever seen them? The pizza
Oh, yeah,
spins
that's- yeah.
on a machine,
Yeah,
and then the
it's
sauce
mesmerizing.
squeezes out on it.
It's
not
mesmerizing.
a person. Yeah, it's like
That's cool. So that's why they put those
all
in the
day.
back there, and you can get those pizzas.
So
And also at the grocery store, this is
Big.
something new I learned. Maybe it was just the Randall's right here near KRBE, but somebody told me if you want to buy it, because Randall's has those pizzas too that are they're the Randall's pizza,
Right.
Uh-huh.
and they're packaged, and you can ask them to cook it for you and take it home.
That's
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, do Kroger and HEB do that? I mean, I don't know,
I'm
but
sure they
that
all do the
was the
same.
new thing I learned.
Everyone has sushi now. Somebody making sushi.
It is very good. Grocery store sushi's game has
People
stepped
have
up
upped
big.
their game, though. I mean, seriously, when I was a kid, the only thing we had was like Chef Boyardee. My dad would buy that stuff, and it was like, yeah.
Okay, so we're asking you what's the best frozen pizza. And look, frozen pizza is good as a go-to when you just don't have a plan and you don't want to leave your house, and it's cheaper to just
Have
make
one.
it from your freezer
Now,
than order one.
Do you dress it up a little bit when it comes out? Like, do you put the Parmesan up on there? Maybe some
You
oregano.
I put hot
Add a
flakes.
little doctored up, is what
Yeah.
you're saying?
I just do red pepper flake.
Yeah, red pepper flakes.
Yeah,
Okay, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe a little
spicy.
garlic salt or something.
Isela is up next. Food Wars, frozen
Isela.
pizza. Isela, what do you say is the best frozen pizza we should buy?
Good morning. Thank you for saying my name correctly. That's
You're
awesome.
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
So what's your pizza?
So don't knock me till you try it, but you guys know Stranger Things came out and they had the Surfer Boy pizza, and my kids found it at Walmart, and that Supreme pizza
was immaculate.
What
It was
kind of pizza?
So good.
Stouffer's?
Yeah, Surfer Boy.
Oh, Surfer Boy.
Pizza.
Right? You said Surfer Boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
I've never heard of
pizza.
this. I mean, I've seen the show. I
Yeah,
remember
they
had
came out
the,
with a pizza based on the pizzeria that one of the characters worked in.
yeah, that one guy with the long hair.
Hey, man,
Steve.
Yeah.
The surfer guy.
the surfer dude. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we found it at Walmart. It was like $7, and they have like different flavors. But the Supreme one, it was so good, you guys.
Ooh, let me find
I couldn't
out.
believe it.
Is this
I
something,
had to try
Isela?
it to believe it.
Isela, is this
Surfer
something
Boy.
that's just like real kitschy, gimmicky for now? Or you think it's going to stick around for a while? Like, we'll be able to get this in a few
I'm
months?
not sure because Stranger Things came out a long time ago, and I had never seen it. I heard about it, but I just went to Walmart like 3 weeks ago, and we saw it.
Huh.
And then Guilty Pleasure, I actually went back and bought like 5 more just because I don't know if they're going to be there or not.
Surfer
For a
Boy
long time.
pizza.
That's funny.
Okay, Stranger Things, Surfer Boy Pizza. We
You
will
mentioned
look for that.
Stouffer's. How dare you, Eric?